It's a hump day. We're almost at the holidays. Happy holidays for those of you who are celebrating it. Um, for me, Christmas Eve and Christmas are coming up, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting together with my family. My eldest niece tested positive for COVID last week. Today, Christmas miracle and all, she tested negative. We're supposed to be hosting Christmas Eve at her mom's house. So we're still a little up in the air about it. I don't know if we should be going there, germs and whatnot. But they're all going to take COVID tests on Friday. If everybody's negative, we'll at least see each other at some point, maybe Sunday. So, as some of you may know, my Thanksgiving was ruined by COVID too. 10 minutes before I got on a train to go visit my family, I got a picture of a positive COVID test from the person hosting Thanksgiving, my aunt. We had to turn that down. Never got on the train. And we went to my father-in-law's house, and he tested positive for COVID. It was a mess. So hopefully we do not repeat that this weekend. Looking forward to at least one holiday. Let it at least be Christmas. All right. So, story mode. Get into this game.
How can I be expected to survive on so little food?
Bite me, dillweed!
Okay, it's early in the morning.
Okay? You okay?
The more classes we finish off early, the better off we are in these missions, and I think that's why this game's been a little bit easier for us.
Eating here so much! Oh, so you're gonna start fighting, punk? I'm gonna get you.
We keep getting upgrades to our weapons, we get upgrades to our health. Actually, it's not morning, unless the sun never came out, and it's a total eclipse. It's nighttime. Messed that up. We do have a mission in town, though. This is all the classes we we finished chemistry. We got to finish that last chemistry class. Shop class, I can't figure out. It's the hardest class because you got to do everything precise, and it's nearly impossible with the joystick or the analog sticks on the Xbox gamepad. So I'm going to try it with the mouse and keyboard. See if that helps it. Math, we're terrible at. Hopefully next time around we'll do better. In photography, we haven't had another photography class in a while. The big class to finish is geography. Geography is important. Art is also important. Art, I believe, gives you more health. Or is it music? I can't remember. Geography also does something important too. So we need to fill up this report card. Let's go to the clothing store and see what's up there. We also have side missions and bike races we could run. Plenty to do in this game.
Like Cicero said, if we respect laws, we must punish transgression.
Now, I don't know if this is for every version of this game, but at least this version.
He doesn't want to get your mom about that at all. She'd be so mad.
I forgot about this. We could actually hitch a ride on the car. It's one thing I forgot about. Didn't remember we could actually do that. Show that off. Yeah, we'll be doing some side missions too today. There's 5 chapters in this game. We're like just starting chapter 3 or halfway through it, so there's plenty to be done. Go to that clothing store. I think it's here, right? Yep. Nudie one. There's different stores around town, especially clothing stores. Give me a second here. I just need to lower the volume in my headphones. The game is loud, very loud. Lower this for a minute. Right, it's on 4, I hope. 5, no, 5 is too loud, that's where it was. 4 is fine. Alright, back in. Oops, can't escape up a flight of stairs. Should have known better. Yeah, These stairs are way too long.
See you around, kiddo.
They improved the music in this game, but they didn't do much about the ambient sound.
Stabbed me with a pitchfork.
This is not actually in the store. It's right here. Hurt the cook's date.
Those greasers is wrecking the ozone.
Cook has a big date. Do not disturb the date. Hide in the trees. Ow. That's out. Do we gotta keep the date from being ruined? Is that it?
Oh, there you are! About time.
Yeah, she's dating the chemistry teacher. Think we gotta keep people from bothering them?
Don't break the fine lady out of the kitchen.
No, no.
I know. What are you doing? You stink like cheap
Nothing like your cooking.
I know. I've spent many years slaving away to get this good. It didn't come easy, I'll tell you that.
Gotta make sure Edna's meter to the right there is all the way in green. Her self-esteem, I think.
Doctor, I am very passionate about chemistry. It's all about away in the kitchen.
Hey, this student has been leaving.
I don't think those two were
places like
students,
crazy
were
when
they?
I'm not there. But they're just awful. I mean, really bad. I wonder who it could be.
Awful, you say? Why, you, I mean, I don't know who it could be. I mean, kids are so silly. I hate most of them. You obnoxious little brats.
Still hit that guy, even though he's not considered a student for whatever reason.
Infatuation to leave. I suppose my mastery of the fascinating subject of chemistry could quite affect a young woman.
Who let Hopkins in here?
I imagine they'd be constantly thinking about
I don't think he knows he's on a date.
beads of sweat on your forehead and the way your lab
you're a
cook cleans
scientist.
ever so snugly to your backside.
Forget about him. Sounds like you've,
Wow, they're bringing baseball bats?
Oh, yes.
Bad.
Obvious, isn't it? Your coffee is getting
They're gonna
cold.
assault them while they're eating?
Drink it all. It's good stuff.
Why are you wasting your time with that whip?
Come on, keep it clean.
Be the fumes from the lab.
Yeah, you're a scientist.
She just drug him?
Have some more coffee.
I think she drugged him.
feeling not good.
That's awful, she drugged him. I think this is over. Hourly rates in that hotel.
Oh, the visions are back! Get back, foul fiends!
Come on, gorgeous. It's about time I show you what I know about chemistry. And a little biology.
Uh-oh. That poor professor. Well, we passed the mission.
Jimmy Hopkins delivers.
Okay, now how does Jimmy get down from here? Climb down. Or does he jump down? Jimmy, get down from the tree. Oh, really? Up is down and down is up. I'd imagine if he fell from this height, he'd die.
You today? How are you supposed to be?
Nope.
Trash
No.
like you is not wanted. Get out.
Now that we're soaked.
Trash like you is not wanted here. Get out.
You little potty mouth.
We're listening to Bender. Dom DiMaggio does that voice. What else can we do since we're here? Well, might as well do a bike race. Getting late. Bike race is right there.
My daddy owns your daddy.
I really miss supersonic flights to London.
11 o'clock. We might fall asleep while doing the bike race, but hey. Maybe not.
You know, acting out like this won't make your daddy love you.
Oh no, the cops are on us.
Still get
For truancy, not for truancy, but for being out late. We broke the curfew.
arm tingling.
Get
And no more trophy. Okay.
to
So,
bed.
I want us to get to bed. Let's get to bed. We'll have to do the bike race tomorrow. Just fell off his bike and now he's chasing after us. There's still a little jankiness in this game from the PS2 version. Actually, what happens if we turn up? Because we're having this weird effect. Weird looking effect with the shadows. I wonder if I could fix the shadows. I don't think I can.
I need to run more than 50 feet.
I don't think it's going to allow me to do that in game. Display. Let's go to display. Yeah, it's not going to let me do that in game. Look at that. I'm going to turn them up to see if that would avoid all the flickering effect we get with the... Apparently, it doesn't matter. I have to restart the entire game. Right, off to bed. We don't want to fall asleep on the skateboard. Dangerous.
I'm coming. Say your prayers.
Can you dig it? Hey, Camilio.
These new kids
Were you
so darn fast.
on stream tonight?
Locked on target.
Oh no, it's DRS. DRS, how you doing? Sorry about that.
What is absent?
Usually Camilio comes in with that sound, and you do the hell yeah. Brendan R. Yeah, that's it. How's it going? So apparently we could hold on to cars here and just kind of drift with them. Holding on to their bumpers. I forgot all about that until today. I'm gonna go to sleep now for a minute. Gotta finish up some classes. Going well, glad to hear. I found the She-Ra He-Man holiday special. And we're talking about doing a movie
This whole
afternoon
school is
on
rotten to the
Friday.
core.
I don't know if you can make it or not,
I don't
but
think I feel any worse than I do right
I
now.
might include that in the review. Let's see. Probably really bad, but it's fantastic. Cool. Someone, I think it was Arrowgent, who brought up the Star Wars Christmas or holiday special. And then I watched it for like 5 minutes and I realized how bad it is. It's like, to sit through it for an hour and 45 minutes is probably going to
The
be
administration here is
torture.
really good.
I don't know how many people actually make it to the end of that. The first 15 minutes alone are in Wookiee. They speak Wookiee language.
New sheets again.
There's no subtitles, so you have no clue what's really going on. Fascinating. BMX champion. Want to go to school as a ninja? Ninja outfit's awesome, but you're gonna get made fun of. It was an elf at the school. I have to work, but I'll be in and out. Oh, no problem. I'm sorry we couldn't do it at night. Would have been awesome if we could have accommodated everyone. Work comes first, obviously.
What's up, man? I'm hungry already.
Hey, look at me, Whip.
I wish I was.
This works out, we'll do another movie day or night in the future, and we'll do it at night.
Whip. I wonder if
You're not allowed, and I'm telling.
Things are a little
maybe I should go
iffy at work right now. Wait, we're not even wearing the outfit. Why doesn't it let me select the outfit sometimes?
I hope the police got my
I
application.
wanted the elf outfit class. Yeah, work's been dead this week, so it's good. Should be dead for everybody, hopefully.
Yeah.
Trucy is disruptive to the bulwark.
Just take me to the class. I could just let him take me to the class. Just give in.
That was actually
Where is this class? It's actually in the school.
awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah, we'll see what we pick. We got Leprechaun 2 on the list, Krampus, Anna and the Apocalypse, zombie musical, takes place during Christmas. The Room was suggested as well, which is a really awful movie. However, I need to find a place to stream it from.
Jill, what? Do they always have to run?
We can stream it, we'll put it on the list.
In this assignment, I'd like you to pay particular attention to
Part 3, nice.
experience and try to get them onto the page.
This is the class you gotta really pass. This is an important class in the development of Jimmy. What? I thought that couldn't be touched from the outside. There you go. Did half of it already. Hand. Hand's very important. Come on, we're almost done. Got it. Art has been
Certainly captured
made.
my character.
Part 3, we finish it.
Very talented.
That's right.
Kissing bonus unlock. Kiss a girl and you get a 75%
Simple.
health bonus.
Homeless untouchable would love those shoes. Never mind.
Hey!
You're a failure.
Can I? Oh, I don't have any gifts to give the girls? Hold on.
Got something for you, punk. Anything going on? You must have rolled real low for intelligence.
Trying to romance her for the health bonus, but
They're
You're not.
wrongdoing
A
to
prefect is on.
to give her a gift. Alright, I get it. Nobody likes the elf outfit.
You'll make me puke. Stop, you'll make me puke.
We go outside the girls' dorm.
pants.
You can pick flowers and you can give them as a gift. So let's do that.
Life is so boring.
And there's no flowers because it's winter. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, but you made my hit. Bulwark will not tolerate vandalism.
Apparently I was tolerating vandalism by breaking that box.
So disappointed. A homeless untouchable would love those shoes.
I don't know why he had a problem with me touching that box.
Those pants look kind of weird on you. Excuse me, what do you have? Why are you wearing
Your
those?
styles are seriously hard, man.
Leave me alone.
Can I make myself?
So we got busted. Now we're in the principal's office.
James Hopkins, in trouble again. Looks like you've been quite busy, Jimmy? This borrowing of bikes you do. It has to end, Jimmy.
Borrowing
Causing
of bikes.
Property damage? Who do you think you are, young man? You might as well get used to working off your bad deeds. I understand it's quite common in prison. That will be all, Hopkins. You may go.
Where did he get the hat from? I don't remember ever seeing him with a hat on in this game.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Hopkins.
Uh-oh. Really? Clear all piles of snow before the timer runs out.
Damn shoes.
This is new. I never did this before. Is there a punishment? We get something out of this, at least. Yeah, I don't ever remember being told that I needed to clear out snow in this game. Oh. Ruler. Use it as a weapon if we wanted to, I guess. Now's not the right time.
Hopkins, you're done.
Alright, we passed. Punishment served. What does that do for us? Anything? Any bonuses? Or does that just let us...
Jimmy comes through again.
Oh, hello.
Okay, apparently that just lets us go through the day.
Hi.
You'll make me puke.
We have a new mission on the map, but
Be late.
I'm gonna go to class. Like I said, I want to try to finish up as many classes as we
really need
can.
to get
It
better
really
at
helps you with the rest of the
shoes.
game. This is what? This class is not even in here. Gym class?
Never mind.
Stop that immediately!
That really hurt.
Whoa. Come on, Jimmy, turn around.
What's cooking?
Really should get it back. You've been asking for it. Now you
Mr.
got it.
Galloway says I got talent. He says I can go all the way.
That shirt looks awful.
Maybe I should abuse my authority and pick on someone innocent.
That almost made me laugh.
You know what? If you get caught, you can just automatically get taken to class. So let's just do that.
That hurt you.
This class is a
more
little
than it hurt me.
bit far away.
I hope
Gym
you
class.
really wanna
Get in trouble just to irritate him.
Alright, let's get in our gym gear.
All right, you feckless maggots. We'll be playing dodgeball for the next while. Ah, dodgeball. How I love the sound of boys crying in the morning. Much like real life, the strongest will prevail. All right, you lazy bums, look alive!
They always put us on the nerd team
Hopkins, you're
for
with
some
the
reason.
wimps. I want everyone to give their best, boys. Their best!
I'll give you our best.
You don't have a chance against Team Nerd.
We're gonna win because we're better.
Just give up now.
Let's finish this.
Can't have this. We're stronger than you.
We got the power of friendship behind our
It's
team.
really gonna be embarrassing for you.
It's a loser
My
of
mom
good.
says you should leave me alone.
Excuse me. Am I the only one trying to win?
4-1 nothing. Yes.
You don't stand a chance.
You want to give up now?
Come on, Jimmy.
This is gonna end badly.
You missed them.
You're still gonna lose, Mustard Steen.
This is gonna be easy.
Just give up now.
Oh no! No, they took out Jimmy. They took out
Dealio.
You
Anna.
better be ready to lose, 'cause
Wow.
I'm ready to
That's
win.
right.
Get yourself sorted.
Got our asses kicked there. Round 2. Fight.
Just give up now.
It's gonna be easy.
You can't hold a candle to us.
Bucky doesn't
I'm not afraid of you, loser brain.
I just like not bumper card.
Uh-oh.
We won this thing.
This is gonna be
There's
easy.
only gonna be one of us, Victoria. Excuse me.
I don't remember how to pick up the ball and catch it.
Just give up now.
This is gonna be easy.
Whoa, who's on top?
Just
We
give
are
up
on
now.
top.
Alright. Got this.
Slide by you there.
Just give
I
up
smell
now.
opening.
My bad.
Can't go over to their side.
Sorry to lose. 'cause
Jimmy's
I'm
out of
ready to
bounds.
win.
Just give up now.
So close.
Guys.
What is wrong with you guys?
Failed Gym 4. Alright, these cycle around, so we'll have another chance at it.
Maybe I can get Mandy alone later.
Pick the locker.
I've got to work out later.
That's really funny.
Alright, we got a clothing item. Nobody
Remember me?
nobody caught us.
Won't stop.
What happened to your pants?
Ooh, that hat is.
You get bonuses also for wearing different uniforms, but people are gonna ridicule you if you wear anything other than like a school uniform.
Parents must be embarrassed
I
that
don't
you wear a
understand why
hat
you
like
wear that on
that.
your head.
I'm gonna get you.
Greetings!
Where's this mission at? Okay, so the mission's in town. Let's go there. We still have a paperboy route that we could do as well. Let's do some things in town.
Sometimes too much. Only a wuss like
Wrong
you
way.
know about that. This whole school is just like a giant version of my
What happened
dad.
to your pants? You know, that shirt is really
You know what I'm gonna do first, since we're here? I'm gonna go into the school, I'm gonna save the game, and then we're gonna run the mission. This, just in case.
Why must you do such things? Please stop.
Would you
You
mind?
could save in the principal's.
I don't care if some
You
principal's
know, that
office.
shirt is really Dr. Krebel is like a brother to Miss Danvers. He's always so nice to her. Hopkins, is it just...
It must be past Christmas. Is there a Christmas tree in here? Let's see it.
Look down.
Very good.
Don't make eye contact with anyone.
No, I think they took down the Christmas decorations.
Are those pants part of the flounces? You really need to get better looking shoes. This school is...
We must be in January. That's why they're really laughing at me.
Have you ever broken a
Hey, look, the circus is in
Well,
town.
I don't have time to go get dressed, so let's go to town. On the mission.
Studying is more
See what this mission is, and always go to the clothing store and buy something.
I don't want to see any of that crap.
Jimmy, can you help me?
It's a clothing store? No, that's a bike shop.
I only eat when I'm hungry. When I want to fight for emotional pain.
The mission. World War Town Bike Race 1.
I've never seen more dorks together like this.
Do this.
A wheel ain't a wheel without all the spokes.
Nice, we threw him off the bike with the firecracker. All we gotta do here is just win. Just don't take any wrong turns, which... Oh, okay. Luckily we did not. Markers do tell you where to go, but... First race we did take a wrong turn and we ended up losing it. They still have a Christmas tree in town. There's just no decorations in the school. Kind of puzzles me.
What happened to your pants?
Just like friggin' luck. Lose the
But there was a Christmas tree in the principal's office.
What else?
Is it? Winner! Jimmy Hopkins! H2 race unlocked.
There was never any doubt.
Okay, so that mission disappeared. That was a daytime mission. That's what it was. You know what? We're here. Let's do another bike race. Do the second race. I think this unlocks faster bikes, possibly. Purchase.
I'm gonna leave skid marks all over you. This much you do. I can't do anything right.
Damn it!
There you go. Same route. I would have thought the bike route would have. Well, no, it did change.
You be safe now.
The beginning is the same route for a couple of steps because we started at the same place as we did the first bike shop.
It's awesome, man. Awesome.
Keep it tight on those corners.
My dignity is gone forever. I hope I get it through.
You gotta look respectable, kid. Take off the hat.
If we have the time, we might as well run all the races. There's another bike shop with other races too. The other one's near the beach.
You really need to go home and put on another pair of shoes. Garrett, you.
I mean, this is a no contest right here. There's no way they're catching up to this. The one kid did for about a second, but that was it. Stage 3 race unlocked. Can we do stage 3 or is it too late? It gets too dark out. These races go away for the night.
Job well done.
Oh, we can do stage 3.
Could use a hand with this.
Drop the bike there. This guy stole my bike.
Just give me the book. What's with the nerve? Is that a hat or something crap on your head? Hey, get off of him. Let me get a closer look at that. No! Frank, I'll get you for that. If you were smart, you get the hell off.
Ah, just do the race. I don't want to deal with the greasers. Oh! Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. We're going all the way around town this time. Oh, we're going through the school. Interesting. Oh, wrong turn, wrong turn. Ah, we just lost this. Yeah, I'm falling behind. I know. The wrong turn.
Is that hat making a statement or something?
Did you put that shirt on to make people laugh?
Right in front of it. Ah, I lost it. All it took was one wrong turn. I got stuck, creature. Did you know you're falling behind? Yes, I am, creature. How are you, creature? Yeah, they gotta rub that in.
It's chin check time, pump.
Oh, we're doing good so far in this game. We ran a couple of bike races. We won them. We got Edna on her date with the chemistry teacher. Did a couple of classes. Go take a nap. Preacher, I think I found out who that character you never got in Ultimate Alliance was. I don't know if you want me to tell you.
Please help!
I think I know who it is. He's at least in one console version. He should be in the PC version. I'm like, all this combobulated here.
Hello?
I'll let you know who it was if you want to know. It's a spoiler.
Only I could get my boots to look like Brussels.
I don't understand why you'd wear that on your head.
No, we gotta get out of this self uniform. Not because we're being ridiculed, but because I think Christmas no longer, like, it happened already. This game.
That was actually give me a hand.
That's really funny.
What's your problem?
I'm going to fight you now, but this doesn't mean we still can't be friends.
Alright, well, we're gonna put on our pajamas because we need to go to sleep. Technically, we could sleep in any clothes we want. We don't need to sleep in our pajamas, but I'm just a stickler for playing by the rules. I do, but I only want to know if you're for sure, because I tried to look it up, but all kept coming up was the 360 PS3 version. Okay. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I think it's a member of the Fantastic Four. I'll say that. Is that fair? If you can get the PC version to work, because I don't think it works in Windows 10. You have all four of them? Okay. All right. Apparently, if you play the PC version of it, if you get it to work, there's a patch where you could put in all of the missing characters from all the console versions. I don't know how that works, but you have all 4 of the Fantastic Four, including the Thing. Curious now. You had him since start, even? Okay. That was the only one I don't remember you mentioning, that's why.
Pathetic loser. Come on, pathetic loser.
At some point, I'm gonna stream it, too. I've had nostalgia for that game again. The Xbox version, of course, has... which is the Xbox 360 version that I have, of course, has different characters anyway. From all the other versions. What are we gonna go to school in? Let's use the uniform. I haven't really been using our camera to take pictures. There hasn't been much to take pictures of. Apparently there was an Ultimate Alliance 3? I never heard of that. Sort of listed somewhere, and I was like, is this a canceled game? Because I only know about the first 2.
Come on, Pansy, you want to start something, tough guy? Hey, how's it feel knowing that you suck?
I wish I could do something wild and exciting. Do you ever go into town? Go to the big city with a boy.
You know? What a lightweight. You made me really
Yeah, it's Switch only. Okay, that makes sense. Why I've never actually played it.
lost, pal. I thought
Excuse me, would you help me, please?
So,
Are you gonna give me something nice?
Blades are retarded.
I've never actually played the second game, but the first one was the best from what I heard.
Cool guy. Friggin' dweeb.
There's also X-Men Legends, which is practically the same type of game, but
I really need some help.
I think it's a step backwards in terms of gameplay to the Ultimate Alliance games. Biology, okay.
We've got a brand new set of delightful carcasses to dissect.
What are we dissecting today? A bird? Did a frog? Did a rat, I think. Fish. I like this music. Use the pins to sew. One more thing. The magnifying glass identify the eye. How would you not be able to identify the eye of a fish?
Remember, slow and steady wins the race. What's the matter? Don't you like cutting?
This would be so easy with a mouse. I refuse to use a mouse. Give me a second, I'll take a look. Gills? These the gills? Yes. I don't think we're gonna do this in time.
Take your time, boy. Dissection is an art.
I think we got 2 more organs after this, at least. Or looks like, yeah, at least 2. Liver. It's a liver? You know, fishes had livers. Crunching sound it makes as you cut. Stomach.
Patience, Hopkins. You can't rush science.
And pick this up, and we're good. Oh, Blade. Okay. I don't remember Blade in the 360.
Excellent work, Hopkins. This will make a fine display specimen.
All right, we finished Biology 3, so let's take a look. Doctor Strange, Miss Marvel,
I'm getting good
Fantastic
at
Four,
this.
Storm, Thor, Luke Cage, Daredevil. Luke Cage, I don't remember. Not on the Xbox 360 version. Black Panther, Nick Fury, Iron Man, Wolverine, Deadpool, Spider-Woman, Iceman, Spider-Man, Captain America, and one locked person. Blade. I could only think of it being a Hulk, maybe. You had Elektra, right? You said? Ghost Rider was pretty cool. Hmm. Yeah, so it definitely wasn't Mr. Fantastic. That's who I was thinking. Yeah, Elektra. Miss Marvel. We'll figure it out. I think Spider-Woman, Spider-Woman is one of the better characters in the game.
Awesome! My mommy says that lots of kids pee in their bed, and it's totally normal.
Save this.
I don't know. You may wait quietly.
We'll do another class. The more classes we finish off now, the easier the game's going to get.
Very quietly. I wonder, could Shakespeare have been
Why are boys so confusing? I just don't get them.
Life sucks, and then you die.
Excuse me, would you help me, please?
I want to throw it in the toilet,
totally
but I'm
know what
Put a
afraid of-
firecracker in the toilet.
You're not afraid of me,
Alright.
are you?
Okay, I want to know something.
Yes.
One time I spread a rumor about a girl, and she ran away. Are you gonna get me something
Yeah, I
nice?
know what you mean.
Put a firecracker in the toilet for the kids.
Run anywhere on this planet!
See what happens.
Hey, you dressing like me now.
That was it. It was very unspectacular.
I can't
I thought
believe
that something cool was going to happen, like a giant explosion with water flowing everywhere. Really
Yes,
not.
Dr. Crabblesnitch, of course.
What outfit can we buy from him? No new items selected. Okay. Classic white sneakers purchased. Dress shoes. Go with the cheap dress shoes. Need some pants. Gym shorts. Go with the school shorts. Just sweatpants, that's all they give you. Polo shirt. Get the green visor to match it.
Disappear, sit-bag.
Don't hurt me, please.
Filthy brats.
Very casual look considering it's the middle of winter.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that mission is back on the map. So let's see if we can finish another class and then go do that mission, that star right there. That part of town. I want to... I can't remember which class it is, but one of them unlocks... Probably, I'm going to say it's... Well, we did the art class, it didn't unlock anything, but it unlocks where all the collectibles are on the map. So we need to unlock where all the transistors are so we can learn more moves from the hobo.
Where you go, people will find you.
Silver Surfer, there you go. I forgot about Silver Surfer.
Greetings, friend. You ever see a
Please,
girl?
nobody hurt me today.
You know,
Bingo.
how did I get mayonnaise on my pants? I never even eat that stuff.
See you later.
I have to go
I don't
be
have
bored
time to
somewhere
bother
else
with
now.
you.
Alright, get a class.
Classes are starting any minute now. Go to class, now.
I really need some
It's like I'm really going to class. I'm making an effort to go to class. So I don't know why he's... Oh, music. Music's good. Music's
Everyone
really
should
good
be
in this
eating
game.
a full breakfast before class and getting at least 8 hours rest.
That's right, Silver Surfer is in the game. There's a reason why he's in the game, too. I don't want to give it away because it gives away one of the levels and one of the bosses. Alright, steel drum? Is that what we got? No, it's just a regular drum. Skills, baby, skills. Look at this. You get 100? I think we get 100 here. We're good. The rest of the class is horrible. Oh, 99%. What did we miss?
You are on your way to being a
We did finish the game. Cool.
percussionist.
Yeah, I remember you telling me. I should go back and watch the VODs tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning I'm working from home, so I could actually watch some Twitch. Yeah, 99. How do you get a 99? What did we miss? Maybe because we didn't get as many perfects as we should have gotten? Would have known. Alright, well, I need to take a break here, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to go back and basically look at the video, the VOD, and see what I missed exactly there. They did get some goods, but still.
Dominating. I really
Marching band outfit is
I really my studies haven't allowed me. They're so nice.
That mission's still in town? Yeah, let's go do that mission before it disappears. I think it ends at around 8 o'clock.
You're my friend, right?
Here you go.
Would you mind giving me a hand?
sorry for whatever I did to you.
You know,
Everybody wants my help.
jerk. Stop that out your mouth.
I don't want to help anybody right now. I want to do this mission.
Why are people so judgmental? Well, I am a bit on. You'll have nightmares about me all year.
Possible to like skateboard through the snow and the dirt. Just like in real life, you wouldn't skateboard on snow, I guess. That's what they tell you, at least.
Fight me, Dillweed! I gotta wonder what's going on in the shower with those jocks. Ever done better to cut Eric and put me on medication? You want to consider this, though. My life is all clouds and no
There's the bike race. This time we're actually going to do this mission. Dress for summer. The hobo mission? Rudy the Red-Nosed Santa.
Hey, Santa. What's up?
Well, if it isn't my favorite little helper. You want to smoke? Oh no, I forgot. Little goody two-shoes doesn't smoke.
So, what are you up to? This, doesn't look like much of a workshop.
I know. We gotta fix this dump up. Look through some trash cans for ornaments or any junk that sparkles. This is a classy operation. We gotta look the part.
Oh, come on, man. With your whiskey breath and your weird manner? You just scream Christmas spirit to me.
Of course, I do. But this dump needs to look nice.
You leave it to me, Mr. Claus.
He expects children to sit on his lap while he's sitting on a toilet bowl. Find any trash that sparkles. Let's go find it. Alright, we got a package. Probably should have a bike for this mission. It would have made things easier. We got plenty of time. Just run around.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop! I got your present right here! Comes in black and blue!
Am I being threatened by elves? And a dog. Oh god. I don't want to fight them. Leave me alone. To go look for garbage. Take the trash back to Santa. Those are the elves we beat up earlier. Oh no, how do I get in here? He's on the other side there. Wrong way. Wait, why can't I get in there? Where's the entrance to this? There we are. Did it.
Okay, man. Here's all the junk I could find.
Nice going, kid. I think we're just about ready for business. Oh, by the way, you brought a camera, right?
Yeah, we have the camera.
I'm afraid the elves let me down this year.
Yeah, I kind of figured they would. Don't worry, I got it covered.
Good. Now, go stand over there and make me, I mean us, rich.
Make us rich.
Oh.
Oh. Alright, we're gonna make them rich. Take pictures when kids are behaving. Make sure children are smiling in their photos. No, we're not saving that.
You're on camera.
I missed the smile. Now he's frowning. Come on, kids, smile.
Yes, of course. Smile for the camera.
There we go. We got one. Take 4 more. Next kid.
See you around, kiddo. Look at the camera.
Oh, he smiled for half a second. Come on.
Turn around. Over here.
He's never gonna smile, this kid.
At least you're not me.
Oh, we did. 3 more.
All right, maggots, who's next?
Get the little girl. Smile for the camera, girl. There we go. Who's next?
Well,
Is it eco-friendly?
See you around, kiddo. Looking for a tutor or something?
I got my sight
School of Hard Knocks.
There we go. She's happy. Look at that. She met Santa. He's sitting on a toilet bowl, and she met Santa.
Sorry, kid. Places to be.
One more to go.
He's my course suit. He's my course suit and with alcohol.
I have a nipple every time I move back. Santa spurs me. Let's get this over with.
Bringing the gift of joy to children? She smiled? No, she didn't smile. I like that photo, though.
For Christmas, I want the super pretty Princess Pony playset.
All right, pose. This way.
Come on, smile.
That's incredible.
Ah, we missed the last one. We gotta do this again.
I already told you, but Greg, don't you remember? You're supposed to remember everything.
Can't get a smile, is she?
Won't be repeated. You must.
Take good pictures, they say.
Did I just black out again? You better hope I just hallucinated that.
There, beautiful picture. Look at her smile.
Yeah.
Santa's all like, you know, ready to bring them gifts and stuff.
Oh, I haven't seen this much dough since my days at the track.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know, the reindeer games, and, oh, hey, I might be able to catch the last race.
Doing
Gotta go,
OTB.
kid. Here's your cut.
Anybody remembers OTB? Off-track betting.
That was easy.
Not a place you wanted to hang around as a kid. Or as an adult. Oh, we got a transmitter. That's cool. Now we can go to the Hobo, fly the school bus, and learn another fighting. Let's go do that. Also another mission. We'll go back to that. Getting kind of late. Already 7:35.
One day I'm going to get a house on the hill.
I'm a good person. People like me. I have many friends.
Hello.
I am very good
Nice
at what
to
I
see
do.
you. Oh, hello.
Take her picture?
Receiving presents. It would make me feel less insecure.
There we go. Save that to the photo album. We need some pictures in this game. Saving content. We've only got like one picture in the photo album. That came out so dark. What the heck?
Mr. Hattrick is so nice. He told me he'd show me a way to guarantee an A.
Show me a way to guarantee an A. Yeah, I'm sure he would, kid.
Man, I love kicking butt.
What's up?
What's up? Alright, so let's learn a fighting move here before we get to sleep. We do have a transistor part. Hobo only teaches us when we have transistor radio parts.
Thanks, kid. Okay, now let's train.
What are you teaching me? It's just about pressing the X
To see
button,
you
isn't it?
haven't forgotten me. All right, this time it's all about the
5-hit combo? Never had that before. That's pretty helpful.
You're doing me proud. You go in. Now go out there and kick some ass.
Alright, we got the 5-hit combo.
Don't forget to bring me a transistor when you come back.
We need to pass the class that unlocks the transistors
that's
on the
that.
map. Then we can learn all the moves from it.
I heard Mandy knows all about third base.
If you say so. Hey!
Here's what we're gonna do. Let's go get changed because we're freezing our asses off. We're in short sleeves and shorts. A visor hat.
Do you think you could give me a hand?
See what tomorrow brings in terms of class.
Hey, dudes!
The shop class is what's given us the most problems. It is problematic in every version of this game. We're gonna try it with the mouse and keyboard. Hopefully we get to do it tomorrow. I'd like to pass some of those classes. We're at the halfway mark in this game, I would think, in terms of running missions, so.
I'm running out of cash to buy stuff.
Do you ever have to hide from the jocks the whole day?
Sure, all the time.
Hi, I mean you.
Yo, actually, we need to go get changed. Class.
Your move, Dillweed.
Much as I love the ninja outfit, we're not gonna be wearing it. Or the elf outfit. Flames on the shorts, maybe for gym class, not for here.
No escape from the trick man. Everybody leaves you. Why? Somebody wants to be handicapped. Hey, look at Greetings, comrades.
Salutations.
These pictures on the wall, I never noticed them before.
Why is my underwear all...
Are you saying I'm not manly enough?
I can do this all day.
Let's figure out what this class is. Did that kid just get, like,
Nice. Did you try out for a
wedgie?
team?
I think you're a nerd if you read. Even if you're not. So...
Oh, hello. Nice.
Is this yours?
I don't understand. I never did anything to you. Hi. Okay, fine. I'll be a cardiovascular surgeon or a neurologist.
Where's this guy going with... That's the janitor. Okay, I was wondering why a student would be running around with a big broom like that. Oh, class isn't in here. Maybe it is shop class. Where we're going, it's behind the school. These are usually where the gym shop classes are.
Get to your designated class.
Fight me, Dillweed.
I think I'm getting emotionally
By shop class, I mean auto body.
Fight me, Dillweed.
Please don't hit me. I've got glasses.
Fight me, Dillweed.
Plus, this is the auto body class? Shop 1, okay. So we're gonna try this with a mouse
Stand
and
over by the
keyboard.
bike workstation. Wait,
See how this
I
works.
don't get to work on cars? Cars are for seniors. You gotta walk before you can run, boyo.
If we could just switch off.
Do it again.
No, we can't. I thought we could just switch off to the keyboard and mouse. I gotta switch it internally in the settings.
Better try that again, son.
There's no margin of error here. Senor Jefe, how's it going?
Well, you screwed up there, son. Try again. What the hell were you thinking about?
There's no way to pass the shop class. No way. Yeah, Jefe. That's what I think about shop class. That face right there, that emote. Does it all. Never gonna pass this shop class. I think I passed it. I think I passed shop 1 once on the PS2. And I never got any further than that.
I know you won't believe me, but I just saw something you should know about.
I always get my man.
Where are we running this mission? This mission is Greaser part of town. Go there.
Just another name to add to the list. Hiya! Look out! I think Oscar Wilde was the sixth man. Oh yeah, he can't lose this game. Take that!
Make our way over.
That kid can only take so much. You want to see assertive? Check this out. Inside the garbage disposal.
What's a step, buddy?
Hey, you look nice.
If only I had flowers to give her.
Local tour of the academy?
Sometimes they leave a bike out here, sometimes.
This school is filled with losers. I'm so sick of losers.
I think self-knowledge
It's just us with the skateboard.
If I get that back another year, I'm running the town.
Too bad!
Hey, check this out.
Don't leave me. I just want to graduate.
We'll miss the second class possibly doing this mission, but... Is that where we want to go?
I'm sure this year will be much better than last.
Do our best to get back here. Got until 4 p.m. It's only 1:10.
Man, I wish someone would break the law right now.
I'm blaming someone.
It's obvious from all the
Poor bastard. He's lost his mind.
Hello.
Peppy, I don't know if you're still there, but I found Leprechaun 2. Need to find a streaming version of The Room for movie night or movie day.
So you came.
Tomorrow I'm gonna open up a poll so we could all vote on it.
I bet you think I'm funny, don't you? A laughing stock?
Not really. I mean, you dress a little weird, but...
Yeah, and everyone is laughing at me. All of you, at me!
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. Have you had her?
Who are you talking about?
I bet you have. Have you had her?
What are you doing? Who?
Lola! That slut!
Lola.
That slut
Forgot about Lola.
I love.
No, man!
She's cheating on me, man. I know she is. The little slut. Oh, it's killing me. Me, dying over a broad? Oh, man, I knew this was coming.
What are you talking about?
She's with that rich kid, Gord. I know she is.
How do you know?
Will you find out for me? I can't take the suspense. Look, meet me at the underpass near New Coventry tonight. We'll get evidence. Bring a camera, and then we'll settle this. Once and for all.
We're gonna spy on them? Take photos of Lola kissing, holding hands, and getting gifts from Ford. Okay.
Ain't nobody making a fool of Johnny Fitz.
Gotta get 3 of them. Apparently she is cheating on him.
So, did you
See you later.
Bye for now. Did you go to the Blue Balls pool hall? It's cool.
Good photo. No, wait. We want to save it to the photo album. Okay. That's 1.
Yes, because Darby said it was a good idea. Ain't it school time? See you around, you ought to be ashamed.
Have you ever, you know,
Working hard in class, I see. You, I don't think my daddy.
Follow him.
Hit the books, kid. What could possibly be more fun than learn? I'm going to buy a book. I gotta run. See ya.
She gonna kiss him or what?
Look, that creep's been following us.
They're on to me.
My daddy says people like you are useless. Bureaucracy. I thought I was
Have you ever gotten someone else to do your homework for you?
You really aren't supposed to be I wasn't that impressed.
Bad photo?
Field trip or something today? 3 lousy copies each. 2 months of work, and they just say no.
Bad photo is a bad photo.
Did you ever hang out with a girl like
Later, alligator. Yes, but I wasn't that impressed.
He's gonna give her flowers. We're gonna catch him right now.
Ciao, cowboy.
Good photo. Save that one.
I gotta run. Is it Halloween or something? Look at you.
Wish these people could see what's going on.
Aren't you supposed to be in school?
I wish I knew how a magician
This is the 3rd photo. I need to get them kissing. They're kissing now. Oh no, I missed the whole thing.
I can't wait to be rich
So,
one day.
did you ever hang out with a girl like me before?
Yes, I wasn't.
So every time he hands her flowers. Oh no 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 no! I'm not going to school, mister. Leave me alone. We're not going to school. We're doing this mission. Alright. We've ditched them. Let's get back to Lola.
You're such a bad playing cookie, are we?
Hey there, hot stuff. First you're a truant, next it's the big house.
Where'd they go? They're on the other side.
Whoever heard of
Where the cops are, of course. missed them kissing.
You don't seem like a smart kid, so you can't afford to skip school.
Let's see if we can do this. Bad photo.
I'm gonna have to buy the house next door just to turn it into a garage.
I need them in an alleyway making out. That's what I need. Come on, kid, give her flowers. You guys go hide in the... See me, that's the problem. Come on, make out, make out. There you go. Head photo. No. Zoom in, zoom in. There you go, that's a great photo. Got him. Got him. Turn the photos to Johnny. Let's do that.
If you don't study, how are you gonna get...
No, leave me alone. I'm not.
You better not do that.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to class.
I thought I was in shape.
You really should be in school. I eat fresh like you for...
Alright. Mission accomplished, I hope.
Here are the pictures, Johnny. Lola's a bit of a slut, it seems.
I knew it! I just knew it!
We got $20 out of it and we gained greaser respect. Whatever that does for us.
There we go. Done.
Do you really think you're a...
Alright. Can we make it back to class in time? Here. You know what? I'm in truancy. Just bring me to class. Bring me to class. It's the fastest way to get back to school. I hope they don't put me in a police station. They put me in a police station. That doesn't help.
You think this stuff's gonna make you cool? Cause it's not.
Alright, well, we missed the class. Too bad. Go back to class tomorrow. Well, if that's the case, we'll go do another greaser mission now. We're here.
Jimmy, can you help me?
Kill this bike.
I can't believe that all these educated types still got respect. Because they got dogs. See you around, kiddo. Keep your chin up.
Bikes are way better than the skateboard in this game.
Stay strong.
Look who's decided to bestow us this.
8?
What's this Gord kid got that I ain't got?
Nothing.
You think it's funny, don't you? You think I'm a joke? Well, my little friend, I'm the king around here. Me!
I know. You're the king.
But my queen is a slut, and now everybody's laughing at me. Well, not anymore.
I'm not laughing.
Good. Good, kid. You and me, we're gonna teach young Gord to keep his dirty paws off my woman. My queen. Get him to the abandoned building in New Coventry behind Union Hall. I'll be waiting there to school that little weasel.
I'll be there.
Abandoned building?
Look who's decided to bestow us. You better get out of here before you get hurt.
Find Gord in town. Wait, where's that bike? Is that bike still here? Of course not. No, it is. It is. The bike would reset.
I bet my wife told cheerleading start would be a garter on her.
It'd be easier with a bike.
Good day.
Goodbye, my friend.
There he is. Provoke Gord to follow you.
See you around, kiddo.
What do? We punch him a couple of times? Lead Gord to Johnny at the bike park. Do this.
I'm an excellent boxer, you know.
Settle. Come on, Jimmy. Wow, he just came out of nowhere. Oh, wait. We just missed it. We just missed it. We're supposed to go this way.
I'm gonna sue.
Right here is where he wanted us to take him.
You better not damage my clothes.
Got this. See what happens to him here.
Well, hello, Ford. Seems like you've been messing where you ought not.
No, cousins are legal.
Oh, yeah, my woman. Now you pay.
Help Johnny beat up the press. Slingshot should be able to do that. Let's try that 5-round combo.
I'm just toying with you, kid. So gonna get killed. Oh man! You're cruising for the cruiser. You want to carry on?
The eggs aren't really effective here. We gotta use the slingshot. Also, this music's way too loud. Let's turn down the volume up.
Open wide. Oh! Someone check my hair. Open wide. Oh man! About touching.
Oh, I got some of that burning
Did it.
hatred out of my system. Here's your cash. Now scram.
Yeah, okay, Johnny.
Bike park unlocked. Nice. So we get to come in here and play with our bike.
I always knew I could do it.
So when I was younger, we always lived in Queens, but we had a secondary house out in Long Island, or my aunt did at least, and we would go there for the summer. Spend the weekends there, maybe a week out of the summer when I had off. We'd go there, off from school. And it was really cool because as an urban kid, you know, you're in the city. I used to ride my bike in the city. I mean, you couldn't go too far. I actually got my bike stolen once while I was riding it. Luckily, nothing happened. I just gave them the bike. They took it. That was it. I knew that was going to happen because basically the bike I had was so cool. It had chrome all over it. And the day I bought it, people were like, they're going to steal that bike. They're going to steal that bike. And they cursed me by saying that. I stole it. But long story short, so we had the house out in Long Island. Next bike I bought, I refused to ride it in Queens. I was like, I'm only going to ride this on Long Island. I made tons of friends there. On this, you know, rural outskirts of eastern Long Island. And everybody rode a bike. We used to take bikes out to the woods. We'd ride on trails. We'd do everything. And there was one kid who in his backyard took it a little too far and built his own bike park in his backyard. Why his parents let him do this, I don't know, because it took up the entire backyard. He had ramps, he had everything. Kind of like this, only outdoors. Eventually, he built a half pipe that was at least 10 feet high in the center. And I was scared shitless at the time. I was like 9 years old, 10 years old. I wasn't going to go on the half pipe. But I did go on the track itself, you know. It was fine. It was a little track. There were barely any ramps on it. But it was so cool. That's all they did out there, was like ride bikes. They were all about bike riding. freestyling and doing tricks and everything. It was like X Games before X Games actually ever happened. That was in the 80s. It was a cool experience hanging out with those people. Just being able to take my bike out there and just have fun and not worry about it getting stolen again. Alright, so we have 2 missions back at the school. Probably late.
Can't understand why kids wouldn't want to learn how to fix things.
Firecracker? I know we passed by like a million
Sneak into the girls' dorm.
rubber bands on the way here. All collectibles. Actually, I think they're in this corner.
Ever see what Mr. Galloway keeps in his vest? Yeah, like I do that. Hey, if there's tracks nearby...
New Coventry bike race. We can do bike races here now? That's not a rubber band, that's... Time for one? Try one. I wonder if you could pick up the items as you drive by. Yeah, you can. Got some air on that one. Come on, Jimmy. You can do this. No! Oh, I thought he went the wrong way. He did not. Did go the right way. And stop turning when I'm in the air. That helps us. That's the ramp. It'd been cool to get some air on that ramp.
Open wide. Underneath skid marks all over you. Open wide.
Okay, so getting back to this story, basically, bike riding was all we did as a kid. Our summers were filled with. This guy had half pipe in his backyard. I would just sit there and watch him do all his tricks. Competed for fun. Almost missed that. I thought it was the coolest thing because we're hanging out with. How did I lose that? Great. I got off the bike at the last minute and I lost that. I just thought I was cool as shit because I was hanging out with like teenagers, watching them do bike stuff. We messed that up. He's gonna take me to jail. He's not gonna take me back to the school. That's it. No, I don't want to help you out. Leave me alone.
Come on, hero. Walk tall, don't you? Not that, hey!
We got busted for being truant. Let's go back to the school. Looks like a couple of missions, but it's too late for them.
Mannequin demands so much. Let's go.
Yeah, eventually the guy grew out of like bike riding and he turned into skateboarding. So he still had kept the half pipe, but it was just all about skateboarding. I don't know why he went from bike riding to skateboarding. Freestyle bike riding to skateboarding. Bike riding and freestyle bike riding just kind of at that point. I didn't really care about it. Tony Hawk became prominent at that time, and skateboarding was the in thing. So why not switch it from a half pipe or heating bike ramps facing each other to a half pipe?
Are you looking for trashing?
Probably pretty easy. All you have to do is move them in closer together.
Do they always...
ramps. Save this game. Be over 35%, I'm assuming? Yes. Just mowing through this game. Plowing through it. Not trying to 100% it, but I remember it being a lot harder than this. We are playing it on normal, as far as I know.
I need a French girlfriend. They're cool.
I think it's because we did all the classes up front. Just making the game easier.
I want to be.
Did I ever tell you that my parents actually dislike me?
Being rated.
I've got more important things to worry about.
Zero Dine, Mr. Crappy, Evil Phoenix. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. Get schooled, son. Mr. Crappy, thank you for the raid. How are you? Let me give you a proper shout out. How's everybody doing? Did you finish up GTA 3 yet? Or no, GTA San Andreas. My bad. Zero Dime, what's up? Let me do this proper new fancy shout out. And Mr. Crappy. Welcome, Raiders. We're playing Bully Scholarship Edition on the PC. You're playing Bully and we've been bullying Mr. Crappy. How fitting. Doesn't recognize the shout-out command. Why doesn't it recognize the shout-out command? Alright, you know what? Do it the old school way. My apologies. Raised $69 for charity, though. Oh, nice. You were doing a charity stream tonight? I had no idea. I would have stopped by. Would have stopped by before the stream and... There you go. Last team playing retro, and I'm assuming it was GTA San Andreas. Nothing special, just fundraiser. The fundraiser up. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Dios mío, man.
So cool, man. So cool. Yeah, so we're playing Bully Scholarship Edition. We're in the 3rd chapter. It's already winter. I think Christmas passed, but we'll do karaoke if we raise enough. All right, now you got to tell me where to donate to, because I need to see Mr. Crappy do karaoke. Karaoke is awesome. I love karaoke. I love going to karaoke.
I really love bunnies. They're so nice.
Hey, buddy. You want to be pals?
All right.
I can arrange that, pal.
Change your uniform.
Sure, that nerd.
I got your pajamas. Let's go. Things to do today. It's the built-in Twitch one. Just drop in tomorrow. I'll be there. All right, awesome. I'm off. Well, I'm working from home tomorrow, so I'll be able to get in.
Not even close. But I go around telling people the motivation for doing stuff.
Definitely donate. It's always a good cause. Let's go with the ninja outfit.
Fatty has arrived.
Yeah, that's what Dr. CDCS used for Sinitar fundraiser, I think. It worked out pretty well, but of course he's in the United States, so it's easier to find charities.
Got something for you. Son, what's that on your leg? It's actually funny. Nuts.
Smell you later.
We're really getting through this game really fast. I think the Scholarship Edition is easier than the PS2 version.
I can't believe she asked me that. Of course I'm the
Just doing it for Samaritans USA. Okay. It's the same as the UK one anyways. That's good. Doc is Canadian. Oh, Doc is Canadian. I did not know that.
I think a dog pissed on your pants, dingus.
It worked out.
Looks like an old Kleenex or something.
Was not aware of that.
Don't forget, class.
Geography 3.
Is where it's at.
Geography is where it's at because this unlocks the location of all the collectibles on your map as you pass the classes. So you really want to pass this class. Alright, watch me fail this because I don't know nothing about where anything is in Asia. Japan. the hell is Japan?
Try again.
Oh, I'm so bad at this. That's not Japan.
Yes, but I'm afraid it's wrong.
Okay, well, we know where India is. Where's the... Tajikistan. Tajikistan?
No, I'm
Nope.
sorry, that is incorrect.
Japan's an island. The sumo wrestler. How did I miss that? You're sick at this? You're really good at it? Pakistan? Yeah, there we go. India, that's easy. Russia, world flag. No, that's
Whatever
China.
gave you that idea?
Great Wall of China, right? Siberia.
Try again.
I suck at Asia. Zero Dine's gonna... Yeah, I'm bad, Zero. I'm really bad. South Korea would be here.
Try again.
Not even. Myanmar?
Try again.
Nepal.
Try again.
Holy crap. Where's South Korea? I see South Korea. South Korea is right here. This is the Korean Peninsula, right? Got it. I'm bad. Don't frown on me. Taiwan. Thailand.
Try again.
Thailand.
Try again.
Thailand.
Try again.
Sri Lanka. Got that one. Vietnam. I have no clue.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
No clue. Europe, I passed in flying colors. The United States, I had a little bit of trouble with, but I got past it. The reason I couldn't get past the United States, though, was technical.
Quit while you're
Yes. I should quit while I'm ahead. The problem with the United States one was I didn't realize you actually have to have the flag over the X's. It's very unforgiving. If you do not do that... Man, the Rangers lost to the Penguins. If you do not do that, it will count against you.
Giving me a hand. I hate being young. I wish I could become a 40-year-old cardiovascular surgeon.
Hang around for the next class. It'll come around again. We could redo that.
Hey, Jimmy! Think you can help me out?
Really funny. Yes.
Terrible with Asia. Probably not even going to move the meter. 35.16. Okay.
Can I help you?
Probably should have just reloaded the game and went back to class and tried it again.
Dunked your shoes in the toilet.
Why am I surrounded by more?
You are a doll. The troll doll. Did you see that, kids?
So, light social. How do you see what you did in class? Upgrades, controls. Nope. I think it's this, right? Status. So, this is what we've done in class. Apparently, we're bad at math. We only got one chance at math. Shop is impossible. You're never going to get shop right. I got to do one shop class, I remember, when I was playing this on the PS2. I got through one of them. The controls are so bad for that. No matter what version you use. I was trying to use the mouse and keyboard, but you have to reset your global settings to do that. I thought you just pick up the mouse and it does it, but it does not. So, with that last chemistry class too, that's going to be a pain.
Classy. A Scottish cross-dress would love those pants. What happened to your pants? Student? That's not the latest.
This here's for you.
Give me a hand.
Everybody wants me to help them.
Have you been applying to Ivy League schools? I don't think so.
That's the people.
I usually just grind the classes for the bonuses. Yeah, I've been trying to balance the missions and the classes.
Here appreciate how great I am.
So I try gossip. Jimmy, hey, I gotta go write an article for the paper.
I really don't like where the school is heading.
Be careful out there.
See ya.
Hunting season.
You look stupid.
I look stupid.
Is it?
1 p.m. Come on, 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Next class.
Bye now. Did you hear about this really
Break into the locker in the meantime.
Hi there.
What do we win?
I've got you in my sights.
Textbook. saw me take that textbook. Class is upstairs.
Any trouble? Do they always have to run?
This class is math. Okay, let's see how we do with math. Math 1.
I hope everyone
Suck
plans
at math
to
too.
learn something. This isn't English class, you know.
English class is the funnest class, I think. 7. 5 plus 45. 36. 2. This is the smallest. A minus 8 is the biggest. This is the lowest. 11. 5. Slowest. Like
You can do better than that.
times 40. 7 minus 5 equals 2. Fastest.
Pay attention.
That was a trick question. It's. I did the bike last time and it told me it was wrong. Rocket. 5 squares. 15, 17. 9. Race car. Half. Tallest. Pyramids. Highest. 29. 10. 12 times 2. We did it.
That's enough for today. Good work.
That was great.
Head. Genius hat unlocked. Yes, I have a big head because of this.
I don't understand why you wear
The
that.
genius hat's gonna fit nicely on me.
So funny.
So the textbooks are only cosmetic. Eventually you just drop them on the floor and they go away, right?
Have time for this.
Big head.
Dr. Crabblesnitch is busy.
You're such a jerk. Why would Mr. Hattrick call me a twerp?
So we have 2 missions. We do a mission. We go do some bike races. That rubber band that we're basically standing over is not here. It's not on the top floor. I think it's in the basement. Gotta find a way to the basement to get it. I mean, I know where the entrance to the basement is, but I don't think I can go back there.
That carnival was.
Let's go do the mission.
You're really bad at this, huh?
Get lost. Hey, what's up?
So funny.
It says there's a mission in the school itself.
Like duel you have now, you really are silly.
2 more on campus.
You forced me to do this, and you will regret it.
There's a girl who got breast implants.
Stop moving around.
No gossip.
Oh, relax.
Alright, library it is.
Salutations.
Wrong part of town.
Amigo! I need your help!
Amigo?
Johnny and his goons were hassling me about Algie. That guy's gone even crazier. He thinks Algie is trying to put the moves on his girl.
Algie and Lola?
I know. It's crazy. Everyone knows Algie likes blondes. Listen, find Algie and get him back here until Johnny comes to his senses.
Where is he?
I don't know. I know he was working on a math project for Hattrick with Cornelius. Maybe he knows where Algie is.
Who?
Cornelius. You know, the scrawny kid in the acting club. He did an amazing Juliet in the school play. I think he has a 4.0 grade point average.
Got a 4.0 grade average. Alright, look around for Cornelius. He's gonna be in the dorm, I think.
You'll make me puke.
Hi.
Fight me, Dewey.
Nope, Jesus. Is he?
Hi. I'm so glad.
Hey, that almost made me laugh. Stop, you'll make that
not in the dorm.
Take that hat off. It makes you look like a dork.
Almost made me laugh.
What happened to your pants?
Should get a new hat.
He's back here somewhere.
Come on! We know you know where he is! Where's Algie? Walking beanpole?
You see that?
He's at the pizza parlor, okay?
Algae in the
Please let me
sea?
go now.
I told you he knew where Algie was.
Yes, you do find it in the sea.
You guys get Algie and bring him to me at the clubhouse. You guys, take care
Seaweed
of
isn't
this.
really algae.
Excuse for a human being.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Help me! Please!
I'm gonna pound your face in for that.
Now I'm going to hit you. You look really stupid. Oh, thanks so much,
There we go.
Jimmy. Hey, I was lying when I told Johnny that Algie is at the pizza parlor. You gotta go help him.
Travel Algae in New Coventry. Can we just have a bike with us? Where'd the bike go?
Bite me, dillweed!
Bike's not here. We need to find a bike.
Stay by you.
New Coventry it is. Let's find it. I could just grab onto that car. That car's speeding away from me. I'm gonna grab onto the bumper and just go for a ride. Oh, wait, get back here. Did you try to get the PC version working, Mr. Crappy? Following the car, but we're in a completely different direction than we should be going. Because you're not playing Huey Lewis like Back to the Future. Nope.
Stop wearing animals on your head. Sure. The hat, dude. 100%.
You're not nearly as important as me! This place doesn't appreciate a man who
Not messed with Bully PC yet. Haven't found time. I don't blame it. It takes time to get these old games to work. If you run into any issues, let me know. You do. Graphics are a little glitchy in this game, but
You better get out of here before you get hurt. Stop wearing animals.
I haven't had any crashes really.
Algie, you're in so much trouble with Johnny Vincent and his boys.
Madre de Dios! ¡Es el cuello diablo!
So, Chad, honey, listen, it's just $100. That's nothing to a man of your means.
Oh, but Lola, I have to steal it off of my...
Lola, I thought that me and you...
Oh, that's okay. I thought you liked me. You said you did.
I do. I really do.
Some friend you turned out to be. You must think I'm really cheap. Just a cheap slut. Well, that's it.
No, but Lola, wait.
Smartass.
Ridiculous women. Look at you both. You're pathetic. But I thought you lied to me. I don't believe this. You both better get over it. Listen, we gotta get out of here before Johnny Vincent sees you hanging out with his girlfriend. Algie, you...
What is this background noise? I barely hear them.
I get a feeling I'm headed for a fight.
That's another thing with this game. The sound is a little screwed up on the PC version.
I was just helping Lola study, honestly. I'm so scared.
What? Well, he's gotta be around here somewhere. Let's go find him.
Oh, they found it.
Is that Algie? On a girl's bike?
Here they come. I'll hold them off. Just try to...
Hold off the greasers. Okay. Hold them off, so to speak.
Someone check my hair.
Yeah, besides the little glitches here and there, this is a far superior version of the PS2.
This one's I can't do it.
So I'm supposed to hit their bikes, not them.
Someone check my hair.
Do it? Yeah, we did it.
Let's see you kick out someone's ass. I'm all geared up to crank you one.
Come on. Can't tell me that's all of them. Here comes one more.
Yeehaw! Is this what they do? I'm gonna break you like a twig.
I really love bunnies. They're so nice.
Good. I'm getting tired. Give me a minute to catch my breath. It's a trap!
Bicycle sniping? Yeah, pretty much, Alex. Pretty much what's going on here. We have to save this guy from the bullies.
Let's go, sweetie. Oh! Someone check my hair.
Getting a raid by Lorzen.
Stinking bike.
Another one by Lorzen. Stalk for Wooder, welcome. Some raiders. I'm doing good, Alex. How are you? Class over? Could be, right? Welcome to the raid. Thank you for the raid, Pi Lorzen. Playing Bully here, Scholarship Edition. From Rockstar. Braxton, how's it going? Welcome. Thank you for the raid, Pi. I'll give you a shout out in a second because we just failed the mission. One of the few missions we failed. We were knocked out,
That's a tragedy, man.
failed the task, and are taken to the nearest medical facility. Jesus. It's going. I'm never going to run out to playing Bully. This is my second time playing Bully. It's a lot of fun. I'll give you a shout out. Give you a proper shout out. Let me see if the shout out on the channel commands works. I don't think it does. It used to work. Worked for a hot minute on this app. Didn't work when I did it for Mr. Crappy though. It's gonna work? No, it tells me it doesn't recognize the command. I gotta really update their app still. Or they did and they downgraded it or some crap like that, because I know it worked at some point. Last seen playing Deponia Doomsday. So you're on the third Doomsday? Third Deponia game. Fourth. Okay, fourth is Doomsday. I know I played all four of them. They weren't supposed to make 4 games. People complained about the ending of the third game, which is why the fourth game got made. Last installment. Yes. I wasn't very... I don't want to give anything away, but I wasn't very happy with the way the fourth game started. It had me thinking, like, why did they make this? But by the end of the game, I was pleasantly surprised. I'll say that. They tied it together. I never played it on stream, though. I played it off stream because I know it's Moon Logic, and I was going to get frustrated if I played it on stream, so...
That shirt those pantalones are off for you.
Guys, if you're not following Pi Lorzen or Mr. Crappy, please give him a follow.
Don't you have parents who care about you? Looks like
See you around.
Okay, I just got back to Deponia after the lockdown. Yeah.
See you around, kiddo. So long.
There's a lot in that game.
I gotta go call my mommy.
Time travel and everything else.
What are you doing this crap, kid? It's gonna get you nowhere.
So we totally blew that mission. One of the few we actually blew. We're not going to be able to do this again until morning, I think. So let's go get some classes out of the way and we'll do that again. There's a second mission too if we get stuck, so.
Boys at that school find me.
Why'd you put that on your head? Oh, your pants geared, man.
Those of you who are not familiar with this game, you're sent to school by your rotten mother and her new boyfriend. We're going the wrong way, are we? No. And the school is just full of bullies. You're a bully. The job is to survive. Survive the year. Take over the school if you can. Rule the world. World of a kid. I just make a wrong turn. Yeah, I did. I was supposed to go straight.
It's just bad.
But there is a fast travel system in this game. You're supposed to take buses, but I've yet to see a single bus. And bother with it. That guy's still honking his horn. Is he honking that? Everybody wants to beat me up right now because I'm dressed like a ninja. I never used the bus. It was hard to find them. More fun to ride around on the bike. Yeah, I also like the skateboard too because you can hang off the bumpers of the cars and just go for a free ride. Taking Back to the Future. One of Rockstar's other finest games, the Warriors.
Big head.
Big head. I gotta change the volume on those sounds. Compared to this game, they're too low. This game has really bad sound. I had to put it on mono in order for it to sound correct. It's too low on stereo. Mono's too loud. It's a known problem with the game. Alright, off to bed we go.
Jock. I think I might be losing my grasp on reality.
I think the game captures the Rockstar aesthetic. It's such a good game. Even like
I know I'm a good kisser. I practiced for
the shadows freak out.
Stuck so much you can't tell.
I can see him dancing.
I just don't understand.
I really love bunnies. They're so nice. I'm so glad I saw you today.
Why don't you get bent?
I forgot to get changed. I always forget to get changed in the morning.
Mandatory. Do you care if your really love bunnies? They're so nice.
Like all their hallmarks are rolled into this one game. They are. You got the open world, smaller capacity. I'm not playing horror games. You're not going to get me this time, Mr. Crack. You appreciate the effort. You have the fighting aesthetics of the warrior. I want a custom outfit. Just give me the school uniform for now. And upper body, let's go with the polo shirt. No, we got a muscle shirt. Music keys. Skeleton shirt. The red ninja jacket. Go with the aquaberry vest. We'll go preppy today.
Just educate themselves.
Teen angst. There you go. I like that.
Amazing. Who cares if I can't get it right the first time?
Scream is representing teen
Don't
angst.
make me cry. You think I'm joking? You're looking to get hurt, ain't you? You think I'm joking?
Why am I so attracted to bad boys?
So this game was a viewer's choice game. It was picked by Braxton. Braxton Wise said it was his favorite game. It was on the list. He picked it. And the next game we're gonna play is Amnesia, the first Amnesia game, which Braxton also picked. That'll be the last. Yes, you, Braxton. That will be the last of the viewer's choice games. Well, everybody built up their channel points. We'll come back to that.
Ah, James, hurry up and get a table.
Another Braxo.
We've got a lot of work before us today.
How many changes of the pants I'm gonna need? We'll see.
Fascinating, isn't it?
Gotta be perfect
You're almost
at chemistry. I hate chemistry. In real life. Hated that class. Broke many beakers in class.
No, no, no! Not like that! Good job. Keep paying attention.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to play.
Oh my, James,
Come on.
keep your mind on what you're doing.
We're gonna have to play Amnesia with the lights down. It is a horror game after all. But the same people who made Soma.
Very good. Carry on.
I think Penumbra.
Good work. You have a future in chemistry.
So close there. Almost blew it.
Good job. Keep paying attention.
That it? We finished chemistry. Chemistry 5 is done. Close it out. Nicely done.
The coursework is done, gentlemen. You may
Hell
go.
yeah.
Those of you with a keen interest in the subject may return and do work for extra credit. Great!
Your chem set is no longer limited to 1 use per day. That's what we gain. That's good.
Hello.
Makes the game easier. Let's do the next class.
Are you gonna get me some
Your gangsta. Alex, thank you for the cheers. Appreciate it. Didn't have to.
I think my granny's going crazy, but she's really
Much appreciated though.
Hello.
I shall
Chemistry done.
Have you ever wondered what the point of all
Yeah, I sucked at chemistry.
Hey.
My favorite class was always like history.
I forgot about something. See you, a piece of fatty? So,
Have you
are you
ever
gonna get me
woken up
something
in a
nice?
good mood?
I was an art student, so I didn't need any chemistry. My eyes. Class got did.
Good food in this town.
Done that class.
Cooking.
It is
Someone told me
you.
later, I guess.
I'm hungry already.
It's so hard to tell if boys like you or just playing around.
Why am I still in my pajamas? Didn't we change clothes?
Some sort of puppy.
I just realized
It's
it.
kind of sad.
The changing mechanics don't work very well in this game. I select the uniform, I press A, and it doesn't change.
Well, goodbye.
Not the uniform, the outfit.
Holy crap! That thing packs a punch!
What's this next class? As long as it's not auto body shop. 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go.
Gotta get new sheets
Remember
again.
now not to play games with me.
Just all talk, do they?
Look, you got hit with the ugly stick.
You think I'm joking?
You're getting busted. Just you wait.
Class is downstairs, buddy. Where are you going upstairs?
Mama always
You
told
did
me to
good,
trust
snitch.
things. So I'll tell.
English 3.
Real learning is
Screwed up English last
That's what
stream.
I've always said.
Did it right this time. Create as many words as you can. Like Wordle.
I'm afraid that's not English.
Oh. Miss. If anybody wants to give me some words, that's fine. Appreciate it. Less. It's a group effort. There we go, less.
Well done.
Dim.
I don't think that's
Nope.
in the dictionary.
Lime. You get one.
Good show.
Limes. Plural. Get away with that.
Good one.
You got them all, Mr. Crappy. And you, Braxton. Miles. Falling behind here.
Keep it up.
Mile.
one.
Elm.
Good one.
Elms.
Good one.
Me? No, you can't do 2 letters, unfortunately. 2 letters doesn't work. We got Miles. No. Slime. Slime.
Good one.
Isle.
Good one.
Limes. Stupid that you can do the plural of every word.
Good one.
Because then I'm gonna do aisles with an S.
Good one.
I gave you that tip last time. Mess. Yes, mess.
Good one.
We do slim.
Good one.
Next creature, lies and lie.
Good one.
We got this. We got this. Seism? Like seismic? No, I don't think that works. Sims.
Try again, James.
We're there. We got this. We didn't get it. Oh, we got it. We passed it with a 63. 63 is failing. Mill. Mill might have worked. Smile smiles. When we do smile, I can't remember. Thanks for the effort, guys. It's a group effort when we do this. This is my favorite class because of that. I didn't get smiles. Okay, so it would have been smile and smiles. That's what we missed. Mill and mills are a unit of length. Or width. Yeah. Might have been on there, might not have. Sim wasn't on there. Short for simulator. It certainly could have been made. It would have been worth trying for mill and mills. Elm. Did we do elm? I don't think we... Yeah, we did elm. And elms. Alright, well, till the next one. Sim is an abbreviation unless it's Portuguese, which means yes. I did not know it meant yes in Portuguese.
Hungry already. I will not tolerate
Say that one more time and I'll
indiscipline.
punch you in the face.
No need for complex reasons where a simple beating will
LT
do.
and B
Really
to shove
need
it.
to beat someone soon. Stop that!
It's LT and A for
just
peace.
joking. Just keep your nose clean.
Alright. So apology bonus unlock. Apologize to prefix for small crimes.
Do you write your mom every day?
You can do that.
Hi.
Would you mind giving me a hand?
in your ear.
No, I don't want to help you.
Teacher's head. I don't understand why.
Yeah, but you made my hit.
Pronounce it like scene. Okay.
You're not allowed to do that.
I'm just in a bad mood.
Theme in Portuguese.
If you want, I can show you all my hiding places.
No, this is not where we need to go.
Yeah, but you made my
Stay in our pajamas for the day. Why not?
Why am I so attracted to bad boys?
I think I might spend too much time playing RPG.
Pronounce it like.
Greetings and salutations. Little man. Words and the ether are irrelevant.
Alright, let's run this mission again. Let's try not to jump off the bike at the last minute.
Valued in this place.
Jammy day.
Amigo.
I knew many people who wore their jammies to class in college. Never understood why, but they did.
Amigo? Johnny and his goons were hassling me about Algie. That guy's gone even crazier. He thinks Algie is trying to put the moves on his girl.
Algie and Lola?
I know. It's crazy. Everyone knows Algie likes blondes. Listen, find Algie and get him back here until Johnny comes to his senses.
Where is he?
I don't know. I know he was working on a math project for Hattrick with Cornelius. Maybe he knows where Algie is.
Who?
Cornelius. You know, the scrawny kid in the acting club. He did an amazing Juliet in the school play. I think he has a 4.0 grade point average.
Okay. Like
Dr.
drama.
Boy's one step ahead of me. I don't get it.
4.0 average.
Hello.
Go save them.
I really love bunnies. They're so nice.
I hate this.
Then we'll do this crazy mission where we gotta slingshot everybody. You gotta make sure to slingshot the bikes, not them.
I really love bunnies.
Bike only takes one shot.
Where's
The
Al?
slingshot.
Fucking beanpole.
They take multiple.
He's at the pizza parlor, okay? Please help me! Check this out.
Fighting skills are good. That's one thing I got going.
I'll show you forcing mascot's acceleration. Now you made me mad. Oh, thanks so much, Jimmy. Hey, I was lying when I told Johnny that Algie is at the pizza parlor. You gotta go help him.
Alright, so now we find Algie again. Problem is there's no bike around when you need it.
Check this out, sucker!
Oh yeah, sure.
Get out of the way.
Check this out, sucker!
Come on, get your bearings.
Dr. Nixed, I presume.
Algie is all the way over there.
Fight me, dillweed!
Take it easy.
So after you play this game, once you complete it, if you want to do all the... I don't know if you get to do any of the side quests still, but you can do a lot of the collectibles, some of the trophies.
This is incredible.
Because it turns into endless summer, basically. So it's just summer all the time, and you could just keep playing what you missed in the game. You don't actually miss any story missions. They're all required. Linear like that. Want to go do some bike races? You can definitely do that. Snap.
I wish stealing bikes was easier.
I have no sense of direction, as usual.
Kids today, so ill-mannered.
Come on, let's go, Slim!
On Algie, where are you? Coming for you.
Put your training wheels back on, man. Rudy decided to console us with Vince. You were in so much trouble with John Vincent and his boys.
So, Chad, honey, listen, it's just $100. That's nothing to a man of your means.
Oh, but Lola, I'd have to steal it off of my father.
But Lola, I thought that
Will
me
you
and
shut
you...
up, fatso?
Big boned, not fat.
I thought you liked me. You said you did.
I do. I really do.
Some friend you turned out to be. You must think I'm really cheap. Just a cheap slut. Well, that's it.
No, but Lola, wait.
Smartass.
Ridiculous. Women. Look at you both. You're pathetic. But I thought she liked me. I don't believe this. You both better get over it. Listen, we gotta get out of here before Johnny Vincent sees you hanging out with his girlfriend. Algie, you take the girl's bike. Chad, you better pedal for both of us. I got a feeling I'm headed for a fight.
Okay,
But I was just helping.
gotta make this work this time.
I'm so scared.
What? Well, he's gotta be around here somewhere. Let's go find him.
Gotta throw all the greasers off the bike. Off their bikes. Using our slingshot. The only way to do it.
Just try not to crash into anything, Chad. This is so much fun.
Get their bike.
This bike's
Looks better. Gotta make sure our health doesn't drop. It's that green meter in the upper right on the map.
That's not right.
Get ready to be pounded down like a nail.
I'm gonna rip your head clean off.
Kid, keep the bike straight.
Okay, buddy, you asked for it. Damn it! This hurts way more than the time I was jumped into my gang.
Ow! I landed on my pen nut.
This bike's shaky. I can't do anything right.
I don't think we're doing too good here. We might lose out on this mission again. Keep trying.
Let's go, Skip.
I think we lost them. Good. I'm getting tired. Give me a minute to catch my breath.
Nah, they come back here.
Chad, step on it.
Someone check my hand.
That sucked.
Alright. We're hanging in there. This is where we lost it last time.
Damn it.
It's harder to hit the bike, but it's easier to knock them over.
I landed on my pen nut.
Come on.
Someone check my hand.
Damn it.
Come on. Not in the clear yet.
Ow! I landed on my pen nut.
I'm gonna break your chain. Please tell my girl I never meant to.
Oh! Someone check my hand.
Let's go, Skip. I can't wait there, baby.
Just hold them off. Move along.
Nearly there.
Ow! I landed on my pen nut.
Why do you always have to hit me?
I seriously can't see them.
Did it. Take Algie to Ernest. Come on, Algie. Here's Ernest.
Oh, wonderful! You found him! Good job, Jimmy. You do have your uses after all. Well, thanks for all the help, Jimmy. Perhaps you could come over to the observatory and play a game or two of Prattles and Gremlins with us sometime. No.
Nerd respect. +5.
No sweat.
We got our nerd cred. This sound is like... Put the speech volume up. I don't even know if this controls it. Okay. You should do it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the volume here. Add bit. There. That should help the volume a little. Also loud in my headphones. I'll lower that. I got a display capture this game. For some reason, it doesn't always show up when you do it as a game capture. Be a little bit better now.
Fight me, Dewey! Awful!
Don't be mean. I just want to graduate. Am I supposed to care?
Check this out, sucker! Perhaps we
There is a second mission here.
can discuss this.
We got time. Let's do it.
These are all ruining my
I'm
science
so upset. I'm getting sleepy.
I need more growth.
my friends and salutations. I hear Lola. French kissed a boy. Greetings and salutations.
Went the wrong way. This is a library.
Thanks.
I need more growth.
Can you help me, sir?
Everybody needs help. I don't want to help you. Leave me alone.
I really love bunnies. They're so nice.
No, this is the library, ain't it? For the observatory. Tagging. Ooh, graffiti. Needy bastards. They're all needy bastards. They're just using me.
Hey! Oh. It's you. Is that any way to greet your new boss, Harrington? Well, is it? No. No what? No, sir. That's better. At ease, girls. Listen, boss, those grease monkeys are making life very difficult for Gord. That's because Gord was showing one of their girlfriends a good time. Some leader you turned out to be. Father says leadership is about looking after those you lead. He taught me that right before he laid everyone off. So what do you want me to do? Send them a message all over their dirty little slum. Why should I? Because you're the boss. Exactly. I'm the boss, and I'll go send the message.
Pajamas and all.
This is gonna end so badly.
Travel to New Coventry. Do we have time to do that?
Money.
Oh, I had another thought.
I need more growth hormone.
Booyah!
I think we have time to go to New Coventry.
Why am I so attracted to bad boys?
8 o'clock, and then we're gonna have to run into the police trying to tell us
Why
stuff.
am I so attracted to bad boys?
You think I'm joking?
This is under the overpass, it seems.
I'm going to cry if you don't stop being mean to me.
You're so silly, you know that?
So if anybody's interested, there were 2 freebies today. Epic Games gave away Wolfenstein: The New Order, which to me was the better of the 2 new Wolfenstein games. Really liked it. GOG gave away Broken Swords, the first one, which Braxton's actually playing now in history. Check that out.
Get a job! Your stick makes my nose bleed! Get a job!
Move toward the tag. Press Y when prompted.
I need help to cut my toenails.
You little runt! That's not yours to ruin! You little runt! Get out of here before you get hurt! Hey, what's going on?
And this tagging is just like it was in the Warriors.
Any last requests?
I think. What I remember, at least. Mechanic. Yeah, so definitely pick up New Order. It's a really good game.
Could you be more lame?
We tag.
You make me want to kill. You know what? I'm gonna break your chain. One hit.
Broken Sword I've never played. I'd like to play it at some point.
Now you're in for it.
A well-known point and click
Too
adventure.
many romance.
Why does this say the marker's here, but I can't... Am I supposed to go inside the market and do this?
That's incredible.
What's
No.
My wife was head cheerleader. Now she's fatter than an entire squad. I can't believe how worthless all my school
Where's the prompt to tag? It's back here?
beyond your room with the entire cheerleader. I was the star football player in school, buddy. Hey, how's that? This feels so
Oh my goodness, where is...
I can use some cash. I need to hit up an ATM. Like that. Hey, what's the word?
Buy some spray paint that goes... Oh, okay. I thought we were supposed to tag.
What's
Guess we need to buy some spray paint. Let's buy this anyway, because we need the candy. Buy everything.
Come back soon. I want that for my next party.
There we go. Grease balls. Oh, Lola doesn't like the fact we're doing this, does she? Oh, what a slap. Had enough of you, Lola.
Who's decided to bestow us with a visit?
You shouldn't talk to a lady like that.
Still chasing us?
Come on, do a trick. If this track
knew that the world is run by all the wimps who got beat up in school.
Get away from her.
Look who's decided to bestow us with a visit.
So anyway, I had a nightmare that my wife rolled over and smothered me last night.
I had a nightmare that my wife rolled over and smothered me. That's it. We did it.
Gonna get their freaking lights knocked out.
But we gotta do the rest while they're trying to kill me. Oh, we did it.
All sorted.
As long as you have the spray can, you can lay a tag down at any target at any time.
Hey, can you help me with something?
That opens up possibility to tag anywhere.
Brilliant.
Not rebellious to wear leather. Read that for about a minute.
You want to see if I've still got it, bud?
Later.
Alright, so we now have the spray painting mechanic. There's 2 stars on the map, a yellow one and a red one. The red one actually ends this chapter, I believe. Possibly.
Head high.
So.
What is this? You some kind of gangster? Let's go, Skinny. Tell me you can hit harder than that. You shouldn't be. Come and get it. Come on, hero. Walk tall, don't you?
I'm gonna see if I can fit in a bike race, but it might be too late for
Give me
that.
that bike, you dumb kid. You are so dead.
Already 11:20. If you stay out too late in this game, you will fall asleep on the spot. Right on the spot. And wake up right on the spot, too. Does not help you.
I've got you in my sights. I'm going to nip your crime spree in the bud.
Ninja boy, why are you sneaking around?
There will be
Ninja boy, I'm not even wearing the ninja outfit.
Phew. What? Do they always...
Hello.
Alright, we're in our pajamas. Let's go to sleep. See what class we get tomorrow. Finished English. Give geography another try, because I butchered that. We gotta wait for it to come up again in the rotation.
Dudes!
Be a ninja.
What would you call a yard calls me the Prince Algie? She says I'm really special, like a prince, you know? I'm hungry already.
So the ninja outfits give you like a special bonus. I don't know what that bonus is.
Really need to... All good? It has felt like ages since I've seen you last. Word up! Hey, you. Stop wearing animals on your head. I apologize. The Game Master's work is never done.
I'll see you on Thursday. Take that hat off. It makes you look like a dork.
All right. Hey, why do you keep falling down?
I don't understand why you'd wear that on your head.
How's it hanging? Jesus, that's the shirt.
On your pants, dingus.
Oh, she just need me. I accidentally went and grabbed her and she need me.
Hey, look, the circus is in town.
Oh well.
That's really
Any
funny.
classes today?
You'll never amount to anything.
I really need some help.
Art. All right, let's see if we could finish off art.
Shall we get started then? And please, no talking.
This game should have changed this up though, because every art painting you draw in this class is of the teacher. They should have made it so that you draw like different teachers or maybe some students. Change it up. The game is really simple. Trying to trap it. That's not fair. Come on.
What's the matter, Ginny? Is your mind...
That second try was just me waiting there and just being caught off guard. I looked at chat. Oh, we screwed that class.
Bet you thought you'd be doing something else
Dr.
right now.
Krabsnitch does not have time
How's
to
it going?
Take that face off your head immediately.
Nobody likes the ninja outfit. Yeah, that was kind of cheesy. But I should have paid better attention to it.
She's in the hot tub. Amazing. Loser! This school is falling apart.
What time is it? 12? We could get another class in. There's 2 missions on the board. Chapter 4 is going to come up. One of those missions has to be a date, right?
Almost made me laugh.
For Lola?
That's really funny.
Easily one of the best outfits in the game. It is. There's also a different colored ninja outfit, I think.
How you doing? That was actually funny.
There's a blue one or a black one you also get at some point. Perhaps unlock.
That's really funny. You are a doll. A troll doll. What happened to your pants? Really ugly hat.
Check this out, sucker. Mayo face.
Freaking.
That's really funny.
That shirt is... Oh, never mind.
You really are silly.
Like that. That's really funny.
Got breast implants, so I have to go gossip. I feel trapped here.
Ooh, we got an apple. Look at that.
Perhaps a strong showing in the history bowl will win me a scholarship.
You do know you're not supposed to be doing that.
This is either gym class, or we have to play dodgeball again.
I really love bunny.
Or it might be auto body. No, this looks like gym class.
So nice.
Nice.
Please don't hit
See
me.
what happens.
I've got glasses.
Park your glutes at a desk, ASAP.
Please don't hit me.
Save it for someone who cares.
Nah, that's just stupid.
Class is about to start. Go now.
Why am I so attracted to bad boys?
Really need to beat someone soon.
Yeah, when I played it the first time, I just kept being the Halloween character, which is a cool outfit, but... Clearly there's no advantage to it like the ninja outfit, but I don't know what exactly the ninja outfit does that. There's like some advantage to wearing each outfit.
We'll be playing dodgeball for the next while. Ah, dodgeball. How I love the
Dodgeball.
sound
We
of
couldn't
boys crying.
win this the first time around. We swept them in the first match, and then...
You guys don't have a hope in heck of winning.
The only way not
Just give up
this
now.
is gonna be easy.
Who's on top? We're on top.
Oops.
You better be ready to
That's
lose,
not good.
'cause I'm ready to
Wanna
win.
be friends? Let's send a package. Nobody beats
Oh,
Just
geez,
give
why
up
are
now.
you so
Bro,
imbecile?
sorry.
Set up.
We're gonna win because we're better.
Set up.
Just give up
Come on,
now.
Jimmy.
Okay, hero. Let's see what you got. Fight to the finish!
Come on, tough it out!
1-0. 1-0.
Let's try not to lose this time,
Getting
guys!
scared! Nobody beats me.
You better be ready to lose, because I'm ready to win.
Nobody beats me.
Two.
Just give up
You
now.
better be ready to lose,
Get
because
up.
I'm ready to win.
Shit.
This squad is a well-oiled
Wait, what? Is this just... Oh, we glitched out. It thinks I'm holding the hands.
Okay, hero. Let's see what you got. Crush them like they deserve.
We really blew that one.
Gym 4 complete. I don't know why it was so much tougher the first time around.
Did you see that?
Accuracy upgrade unlocked. You are now more accurate with your weapons.
Another good deed done.
Nice.
Who needs an education when you got abs like mine? You think you're tough?
This time you had the eye of the tiger. You did.
Never mind.
Those pants look kind of weird on you.
Are you getting messages from
You were like Rocky. Philadelphia's greatest sports hero.
I really love bunnies. They're so nice.
Vicious Rocky.
You're a genius.
Lucky I don't have time right now. Otherwise I'd have to wait.
Really funny.
Sit down.
I should really take the time to go look for all the rubber bands. I keep saying I'm going to do this offline, but I don't.
Why'd she leave? Bad dude, 100%.
That's a spray paint.
Can you help
Tag
us,
this.
sir? Giant
No, I don't want to
bald
help you.
headed pirate would love that shirt.
Sheer poetry.
You think I'm joking? Word up, Coolio!
So we got a couple of things to run in town. We do have a mission inside the school itself, apparently.
You suck.
Get into the basement. Yes, we can. Maybe the mission's in the basement. The rubber band down here somewhere, too. Rubber band is right near where the mission is. In this room. Just where the rubber band is. On the map, it's got to be here. Not on the first floor, it's not on the second floor, it's got to be in the basement. I don't see it though. I don't think you go to the roof of the school at any point. I could be wrong. Wait, there's something right here. Pink bombs. Not what I want. So there's no rubber band down here? Even though it's on the map. Bizarre. Where is this thing?
I'm gonna make you
Minor
beg.
crime, major crime. I punish kids according to my mood.
You are a mental case.
English class, glass house mission. Let's start that. This might be an optional mission. Oh, he's drinking again.
Ah, Hopkins.
Very well, young squire.
Huh?
How are you, young man? Can I offer you a highball?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, maybe you're a little young. Better keep this out of harm's way.
Are you gonna be all right, sir?
It's that pompous ass Patrick. He's bad-mouthing me all around the staff room.
Why?
He keeps calling me a drunk. Says that I am irresponsible. He's trying to get me fired. He's trying to turn Miss Phillips against me.
Well, sir, when people say bad things about what I do, I like to prove them wrong.
Really? How? By showing a nobler side of yourself? Rising above it?
No, not exactly. I like to show that they massively underestimated the force that they were dealing with, and then really give them something to complain about.
Ah, the treacherous Machiavel. I love it.
Good. Me too.
You know what I truly give this game respect for? The fact that whatever outfit he wears shows up in the cutscenes. Most games don't even do that. From this era.
I'll let you off.
The cutscenes are all like pre-generated stuff where you just go back to what you normally wear. Here, if you wear the ninja outfit, it's in the cutscene. PS2 era. They didn't really do that. Not even most modern AAA games. No, they don't. Maybe because the cutscenes are not pre-rendered? Follow Mr. Hattrick's car home. You can just attach ourselves to the bunker. Get your ride. Look at all the Christmas lights. Up until this stream, I forgot this was even possible to do. Just get your ride on the back. So you get around faster. And it's a must in this mission, otherwise we're never going to be able to catch up. It's Fort Bronco, whatever he's driving. Get onto Mr. Hattrick's property. Destroy as much of it as you can around objects such as potted plants and windows count towards vandalism. And we got some things to throw. Come on, Jimmy, break these windows. Here come the cops. I remember this mission. It took me a couple of tries when I first played it. Cops are going to the left of the house. We're gonna go that way. We'll never catch up to us. Well, more coming into the facility. We need to do serious amount of damage here.
So, is it worth it now that you're gonna get busted and all?
Maybe this is why they're not coming after me, because I'm dressed like a ninja?
Get out
This
of
one's coming after me.
there! Don't bother with this stuff, kid! It's gonna ruin your life!
I think the ninja outfit helps. Like stealthy or something. Oh, I forgot I could vandalize the car. Do that as well. I think what happened when I first played this, I ran out of things to vandalize. I couldn't complete the mission.
Standards are slipping in this school. Not on my watch.
Fireworks do a lot of damage. Yeah, it's the ninja outfit. That's why they're not chasing after me. That's what makes this game so much easier. I'm basically standing right in front of the guy. He's got a flashlight. How does he not see me? Oh, there we go.
What's that? Hey! Get out of there!
First trouble we've had.
Who are you, kid? I give up! Why are you doing this crap? It's gonna get to nowhere!
Nope, no. Got busted. Got too arrogant.
What's that?
Oh well. Got too arrogant with that one. I want to do that mission again. It's gonna be a daytime mission, though. Alright. 9 o'clock. Let's get back to town. Back to school. We're in town. Do 2 more classes and then we can go ahead and run the mission. I don't think I'm ready to close out this chapter yet. If I do, I don't think I get this extra mission. We have this go to Hadrick's house again.
If I puke on those pants, would anyone notice?
I should do this mission.
I don't understand why you'd wear that on your head. You're a genius.
Am I? Am I really a genius?
I fell from 5 flights and I feel good.
Also, we're gonna use the trick of giving a gift to a girl. If you kiss her, you get extra help. Should help us. Also, not getting caught would help us. See, there's a slight delay when you press A, and that's why it never
I'm
changes.
in love with Pinky. She won't even look at me. Really? Cool, I guess. Oh yeah, more importantly, I heard Johnny Vincent has something big for him. Like that meathead can comprehend anything except grease and gears.
Ninja outfit, indeed. All the way. Wait, we have the chemistry set, so...
Bite me, dillweed! Stop it! Check this out, sucker!
Pink powder, we'll make that. Stink bombs.
Check this out, sucker!
Firecrackers.
Bite me, dillweed! Check
And
this
hold
out,
it.
sucker! Please don't be mean to me! Dillweed! Enjoy your trip!
Please don't.
Bite me, dillweed!
I always try to be nice to you. What I
Bite me, dillweed!
I think we're gonna use the rocket, the bottle rocket launcher this time, because it might do a lot of damage.
What happened to your pants?
Let's talk to you later, skater. You really should get that. Yeah, right. See ya.
Class is up here. What do we have?
Wait, let me get my
Chemistry again?
bearings here.
Biology.
Really need.
Ah, I do love the smell of formaldehyde in the morning.
Okay, last time it was a fish. What is it this time? It's a dead bird. Look at that. Like a pigeon, to be exact. Not really birds, they're rats with wings. Stand by that.
No! Then carefully.
No. Good back. 4 organs. Fin flaps, you gotta fin them. Magnifying glass on the heart.
Take your time, boy. Dissection is an art.
We don't have time. We gotta do this in a certain amount of time. And I got 3 more organs to go. Seriously? The liver. The gizzard is next and last, I hope. It's different. We gotta open it. Take out the eggs on the inside.
Oh, that smells great.
Great work. Perhaps I judged you poorly, Hopkins.
That's biology 4. Doing good. We did it indeed. That the one that really matters though, and I butchered it before.
Another job well done.
That's really
Is the geography class. We need to pass geography. I'm gonna hang out and wait for geography.
Weird. That's really funny. You ever studied Carter G. Woodson? That's really funny.
Hey, can you help me with something? Stop, you make me...
The guy's sitting on the toilet and he wants me to help him with something. I don't think that's gonna be something I want to do.
I always wondered that shirt a better looking shoe. Never mind. Why do people force him? Would you mind giving me...
Save the game. Pass biology. Biology 5 to be exact.
That's really funny.
Lumpkins.
Hi,
Yep.
I'm so glad to see you. A homeless untouchable would love those shoes.
I don't understand why you wear that on your head.
Ugly hat that's missing.
That almost made me laugh. Wow, you're like really pretty.
Hiya.
School is falling apart.
What happened to your pants?
That's really funny.
I'm hungry already.
Really need to beat someone soon.
Ooh, I really gotta go.
Those pants are kind of weird on you.
I don't understand.
Hey, where's this class actually taking place? Upstairs? Please let it be the geography class. I don't think it is though.
I really love
Home
bunnies.
economics.
They're so nice.
Music 5, nice. Why does it say home
You're all
economics?
taking this class seriously, Music should be an amazing outlet for personal expression, not just an opportunity to bang on things.
Xylophone. Awesome. Remember the xylophone. Probably the best instrument next to the drum in this. Not that it makes a difference, it's just a rhythm game. I don't know what the passing grade is, but we passed the class before with just 64%. 63 or something like that. We should have passed this, I guess. Without screwing up majorly, we should be okay. We definitely passed. Ninja xylophone indeed, DRS. Alright, music is done. We did that too. Another class.
I didn't think you'd do it, Jimmy, but you passed music class. Congratulations, you little drummer boy, you.
Now we're gonna go join a punk band.
You paying attention?
Dressed like a ninja.
Like a dog pissed on your pants, dingus.
Apparently funny. Is that a cancerous growth or a headwear of some kind?
Did we lose out on this mission? Because it's not showing up again. I think we lost out on this mission. I think it's a you fail it and you don't get a second chance at it mission.
That's really funny. You know,
Good thing we're not trying to 100% the game now.
dorky.
This is all I got.
Really love
So funny. That's awesome, man.
There's a girl who got breast implants, so...
Ah, I really wanted to redo this mission. There it is. It just popped up.
Did you hear about this really ugly hat that's missing? But when Nomad would
Glass house mission.
Hopkins!
You really are silly. Look at the pipsqueak go! Take your hands off now!
Hey, look, the circus is in town.
You think I'm joking?
I'm going to nip your crime.
Alright, this time what we need to do is use the bottle rocket launcher to create more mayhem. Faster at creating more mayhem. To be fast, because the fireworks do create a lot of damage. The bottle rocket gun, bottle rocket, bazooka gun, whatever you want to call it, that should be able to allow us to create havoc without having to be anywhere near the tops. Destroying flower pots doesn't do nearly as much damage as you think. Like 1% damage, I think, with flower pots or something.
You ever have gambling debts so high they
Just a reminder, if you're in the Discord or if you're not, we are having community movie night for the day on Friday. I think it will start at 2:30. 2:30, 3 o'clock. We'll see. I'm going to put the movies to a vote tomorrow. We have 6 to choose from, 4 of which are Christmas specials. We have Krampus, Anna and the Apocalypse, the He-Man She-Ra holiday special. Sounds awesome. Star Wars holiday special. And we have Leprechaun 2 and The Room. If I could find a copy of The Room. Apparently it's not streaming anywhere. But all the other movies are streaming. I think The Room might be the one that's the odd man out. Might throw on some other movies just for the heck of it. It doesn't have to be holiday themed. Probably take the day off from streaming for a Friday. I feel bad that you would do that. If you really want to stream on Friday, let me know. We could do it at 3. Be a little better for you. Appreciate it though. Trying to find a time that everybody can make it at, and apparently it's just the hardest part because some of us are an hour behind, hour forward. I have to also get started to the vet in the afternoon. Okay. I don't give myself nearly enough time off. All right. Well, getting started to the vet is important enough. Definitely take some time off. Yeah, so I'm thinking like 2:30 then. Figure it out tomorrow when I put the poll up. Hope Star is okay. Something I need to change. Probably also gonna stream on Friday. I'm not sure when. Because I won't be able to stream Sunday. Obviously it's Christmas. Hopefully I'm with family. Hopefully nobody has COVID this time around. They did for Thanksgiving. Unload this gun.
Did that mean anything to you? Hey, get out
Hey.
of there! Why are you doing this crap?
No. Do not want to get busted. Greenhouse. We're gonna get busted, aren't we? I take out that greenhouse. Give me a lot of damage.
You got lucky. Well, what's that? This isn't a joke. Trespassing is illegal.
Okay, I got itching powder. I got eggs. Throw the eggs. Get away from them. Get away from them.
You don't belong here.
Gonna get tired soon.
Investigating suspicious sounds never really works out too well for cops. Oh well, let's take a look. This school. I'm coming.
Oh, get away from them. No! We got caught again. If you get caught 3 times in a row, I think that's when they send you to prison. Hide. Said I could hide. Where was I gonna hide? In the flower pot?
Your shoes got a lot to talk about, son. Open
Tried.
You can't pass me stuff, I'm gonna need your help, man.
You really are silly.
Alright. Well, it's getting pretty late. We're gonna raid someone now and call it a stream. We'll come back, we'll do that mission on Thursday. We will close out chapter 3 as well. We're finishing up all our classes. I really want to get through geography if I can. I have no clue where any of the countries in Asia are. Pretty bad at that. But have a good night, Braxton, Alex, everybody who was here. Zerodyne, Mr. Crappy, thank you for the raid. Hi, Lorzen. Thank you for the raid as well. Appreciate it. DRS Slater. And we're going to come back Thursday stream at 8:30 p.m. For those of you who are new here, I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 and usually Sunday at 2:30. Friday, there might be an 8:30 stream, I'm thinking, after movie day. Have a good night, pile. I appreciate it. If you're interested in movie night, we do have the Discord. That's where it's going to be. I think that link still works. It should. Want to just join it for the movie? More than welcome to, and then you could leave the Discord after. Going to start voting on the movie tomorrow. Give it a couple of days and see what we play on Friday. I think Anna and the Apocalypse would be interesting. It's a musical zombie movie. It takes place during the holidays. He-Man She-Ra Christmas special would be awesome too. We'll see. I'll leave it up to the community to vote. Everyone, have a wonderful night. And if for some reason I don't see you before weekend, have a good holiday. We are going to raid we have we are going to raid BZ Plasma, who's playing Doom Wads. BZ Plasma loves his first-person shooters. Been following him for a long time. And he's playing a Christmas Doom Wad. Of course he is. Loves the game of Doom. Good night, everybody. Go say hello to Mr. BZ Plasma.